Welcome to the Adult Fans of Nerf Show. I am, of course, Mr. K.
And I'm Mr. S.
Today we begin our brand new format. Our old format was inaccurate and improvised. Our new format, however, will have the same roughshod humor with more accurate and more practiced subject matter.
That's right. This new format will give the show more of a news program feel, and we hope that it will allow us to produce a better show overall.
In the coming weeks, you'll notice a common format. News followed by segments of opinion, distance tests, or reviews. Both of us will be working together on the opinion and distance test portions, but Travis, you'll be producing the review portions.
That's right. I'll be writing more in-depth reviews on our blog to supplement the video sections, and you're going to be pulling your weight too, right?
Absolutely. I always pull my own weight, and then some. When you're not here, I'll be doing special bulletins on the off weeks we're not doing regular episodes. That means at least 2 regular episodes with 2 supplemental episodes per month.
And that sounds like a plan that everybody can be happy with.
Absolutely. On to the news. More elite blasters are beginning to work their way through the cracks as European retailer Argus leaks information about an elite alpha trooper. Now our friend Jason over at Basic Nerf was able to gather more information from our Nerf PR representative. According to our representative, the Alpha Trooper will be showing up stateside sometime in the spring at Target stores like the previous Alpha Trooper. There still is no word, unfortunately, on the status of the pinpoint site. It appears that nobody's willing to pick it up stateside.
In other Elite-related news, Toys R Us let their website slip a bit of information about an Elite barrel break. By all appearances of the box art, however, this is merely an Elite recolor and not a full Elite makeover, redesign. It's just a recolor that comes with Elite darts. It is still good to see that they're coming out with more blasters in that sexy blue-white color scheme. We're hoping that the addition of the Elite darts does improve the performance and the capabilities of the barrel break at least a little bit.
Yeah, but I really don't think it's going to solve the primary problem that I've had, at least, with the barrel break, and that is trying to open it while it's loaded.
We both have had that problem, and my guess would be no, since the barrel break stock already works with the Elite darts. It's merely just a recolor. There was no reason for them to really change anything else.
Yep. We still haven't heard much officially, but it appears as though the new Super Soaker line is beginning to show up in U.S. stores. California Target has started to stock their shelves with it, and Toys R Us has also begun to release products on their website. We here at AFoN are looking forward to the banana clips and the Hydro Pack, which is a backpack water bladder that works with all Clip System Super Soakers.
I'm really looking forward to the Switch Shot also, which has a great white buttstock that I think is going to look fantastic on my Pyragons. The only really difference is it doesn't have the lightning bolt that the previous one had on it. The Switch Shot has a rotating barrel in the front that allows you to switch and customize your firing pattern.
Our last few bits of information are about Dart Tag.
It's big!
It's been announced that for the near future, Dart Tag will be a Toys R Us exclusive line. Now, it seems kind of counterintuitive to me, but apparently the reason for this is to wait for Dart Tag to gain more of a foothold and more popularity in the Nerf community. I suppose it makes a little bit of sense anyways. They're going to focus on their big seller, which right now is the Elite line, and most stores just don't have the room for the extra Nerf stuff in addition to Elite and Vortex. It comes really as no surprise that Toys R Us has put the Snapfire 8 up on their website in addition to the Super Soakers.
That's right. And with that, I think it's now is a good time to segue to our review of one new dart tag product that we actually were able to get our hands on, unlike the Snapfire 8, and that's the new dart tag Stingers.
Before we get to the dart tag Stingers, we got some late breaking information that came up just after we filmed the rest of this episode. First up, we got information on two new blasters. We have the Vortex Ravonix 360 and the Nerf N-Strike, yes that's right, N-Strike Mega Blazing Bow. Now, the only information we have on them currently is the blurbs that came out to inform people about the blasters. We don't have any pictures yet, but we're looking hard for pictures, so hopefully they'll pop up sometime within the next couple of weeks. On to the blurbs. The N-Strike Mega Blazing Bow, it retails for $19.99 US. Who's ready for more Nerf action? Send Nerf foam arrows soaring across the sky with Nerf N-Strike Blazing Bow toy. The Blazing Bow toy features an authentic pull-back bow design that you simply pull back, aim, and release to fire the Nerf foam arrows. The Blazing Bow toy can hit targets from up to an impressive 40 feet away and comes complete with integrated storage for 2 additional foam Nerf arrows. Includes 3 Nerf foam arrows. Available at most major toy retailers nationwide and at HasbroToyShop.com. Sounds like we have a successor to the Big Bad Bow, or the old bow and arrow. Not too bad. We gotta wait to see what it looks like before we can really start to make an informed opinion on it. The Nerf Ravonix 360 Blaster. Available for $40. Available this fall, same as the Blazing Bow. Amp up freestyle foam blasting performance with the Nerf Vortex Ravonix 360 Blaster, which achieves the farthest vortex distance yet, up to 70 feet. This disc blaster features new awesome deco and has a revolving drum that rotates each time you fire the blaster. Plus, the slam fire handle gives you total control over your rate of fire. Blast a single shot or hold the trigger down and slide the handle repeatedly to unleash an unstoppable stream of discs. It includes 30 multicolor XLR discs, available at most toy retailers nationwide and at HasbroToyShop.com. So it's going to be similar to the Pyragon, but it's going to have some sort of different drum from what I'm reading here. Otherwise, this blaster sounds much like the Pyragon, so I'm thinking that it's going to have some sort of different mechanism that rotates. Along with that news, we've learned that the Stockade will be a Walmart exclusive. Of course, that isn't out quite yet, but at least we know where to look now. Nerf has also announced through a marketing meeting and via our friend at My Last Dart that they'll be coming out with a line of blasters specifically targeted towards girls. This line is going to be called Nerf Rebel. First up in the line later this year is the Heartbreaker Bow, which seems somewhat inspired by the Hunger Games or by Disney's Brave. From the pictures that were released, we can also expect a large and a small crossbow, a mid-sized pistol, and a reflex-sized pistol. All the blasters have elite level power and will be supplemented with a collectible packages of elite darts. Basically similar to the idea behind the camouflaged streamlines that we saw earlier, and the new camouflage streamlines that will be coming out soon. They're going to have different deco, different art on them, different colors. I, for one, am glad they're tapping this untapped market. I see down the line, they'll take both the boys and the girls line, merge them into one so that they won't even bother to have two lines. It'll just be one altogether Nerf line for both sexes. I think that's probably where they're going to go with this, and I think it's a great idea for them to eventually merge the lines, because from the pictures that we've seen, they are pretty good looking blasters. Even though they are kind of girly, they still look pretty decent. And of course, if they're going to get Nerf Elite line or Elite ranges, who cares? In the same conference, they also announced that they will franchise the creation of more accessories. Now, whether this means they're going to come out with tactical rail accessories from other companies, it remains to be seen. I would guess that they probably won't come out with tactical rail accessories through other companies, but they'll actually come out with holsters and clothing and tactical stuff that people have been really clamoring for. I know I've wanted a holster for a back holster for my rough cut for ever since I saw it. It's things that people want that Nerf can't necessarily bring to them alone. So they're going to be partnering with other companies, making sure that they have Nerf quality gear provided by other companies. I think everybody can be happy about that, and apparently they're going to start selling genuine Nerf accessories like stocks, scopes, and other tactical rail gear, probably even barrel extensions, separately, so that you'll be able to customize your blaster how you want. How they're going to do that remains to be seen. We'll have to keep an eye open, so stay tuned to the Adult Fans of Nerf show. We'll be sure to provide you up-to-date information on the review.
Dart tag stingers.
Dart tag! Full of dart taggy goodness.
Absolutely. Here's our little mini review of the dart tag stingers.
The stingers are interesting. I didn't really know a whole lot about them really at all going into this. I didn't really see them until a couple days ago. But they're a jolt.
Yeah.
Really, what else can you say? They're a jolt. I honestly think they fire a little bit better than a jolt, but all things considered, they're a jolt. They come in 3 colors, the orange, red, colory one, and the green, colory one, come in a 2-pack with some other things that we'll show you in a bit. And then the blue one comes with some other bits that, again, we'll show you in a little bit. So that 3 colors that we've seen so far, which is a little bit different. I thought they were going to stick with just the regular generic yellow and gray color scheme for the dart tag line, which I really liked, honestly.
I like the color scheme too, but to be honest, I like seeing the different colors that they can do with the dart tag line. I like having different colors so that people can choose, what team they want to be on.
Yes and no. I mean, it does add for them to be able to do more 2-player kits, which is always cool. But at the end of the day, it almost just feels unnecessary.
Yeah, but I like recolored stuff.
I think what they could do instead of these types of things, and we've talked about this a little bit ourselves before, is instead of having the whole blaster recolored in different colors, you can have different face plates or something that pop off that you can interchange. Just have a bunch of different colored bits that come in the packaging with your blaster, and you can customize it before you start playing as whatever team you want to be as. Personally, I would like that better, but bleh.
Yeah, it adds a little customizability to it, and also allows you to play on multiple teams.
Yes, it does, without having to purchase multiple blasters all the time. So the two-player kit comes with, they have green tip darts, orange tip darts, comes with 3. I like the little dart storage holes that they put up on top of here. It does work better, and it sets this iteration of the Jolt, I'm just going to call it a Jolt, I know it's the Stinger, but really it's just a Jolt, different from, or aside from, the Triad, at least in the way that it looks. Instead of having the, dart storage in the front, it has it up here, which is a nice change up. So the two-player kit comes with the 2 Stingers and these things. We didn't get the vision gear, did we?
Oh no, I didn't grab the vision gear. I'll grab the vision gear.
Okay, while Mr. K, Matt, gets the vision gear, I'm going to show you the joysies. And the joysies really do hold the darts really well. They're really just simple little felt. This whole side, front and back, is just a nice lightweight felt material with mesh on the sides. It's gray and green for the green team and black and orange for the red team, or red, whatever you want to call it. Red, orange?
Red, orange.
Red, orange. And it really does hold the darts really well. There's no grid for scoring or anything, but the way I figure it, as long as you hit the guy, it's a score. Who cares what score it is, it's just a score. And the vision gear is, it's an interesting redesign of your old standard vision gear from back in the day. They're not fancy, fold-up ones like they have in the packagings, but you get green lensed ones and orange lensed ones, which is a nice change up from all the other previous single-piece vision gear like this, only having the dark sunglassy color lenses.
Yep.
Which, all the changes to the two-player kit so far I like. While I do, in my own personal opinion, think that the jerseys are a little chintzy, they can be. Really, they can be. They're not like the professional standalone jerseys that you had with the previous iteration of Dart Tag. These are just for you to kind of just play at home with.
Yeah, and honestly, it kind of seems like they're starting to shy away from those jerseys, because at least the Toys R Us's that I've been to, they don't really carry the jerseys anymore. They got rid of them a couple of months ago, and there really isn't any kind of supplement to them yet. I have seen a couple of jerseys similar to those online, but I haven't actually seen any in stores yet.
Right, and it is really kind of sad to see those things going to the wayside, because really they were the only Nerf apparel option that they had for adults, really. And
it still didn't fit me.
They still didn't fit Mr. K, but it's something that they should have thought a little bit more about and maybe given us a little size.
Those things kind of fit me, but honestly, they're a little warm.
Yeah, well, being the material that they're made out of, I'm sure the felt doesn't breathe very well.
No, that's probably why they put the stuff on the sides to help it breathe at least a little bit more.
At least a little bit.
And so it's not a tunic, or what's the word I'm looking for?
The bib?
Yeah, so it's not a bib.
We won't talk anymore about the bibs because they were horse crap.
No. And the accessory that came with that one is the target.
Now, one thing that I'm going to note right away about the darts that come with this blue, it may look at a distance like these are just your regular run-of-the-mill old style, well, not really old style, but newer style Dart Tag darts that came out with the recolor last year, two years ago anyway now. But these are actually a bit lighter. It is a unique color to this new Dart Tag.
And unlike the two-player version, it actually comes with 5 darts instead of 3.
5 darts instead of 3, so you get more ammo with this standalone blue one than you do with the two-player kit.
Yep.
The target is an interesting thing. It is actually a really nice looking one piece. This back piece doesn't come off, it's on a hinge, so it just wiggles back and forth. It's a really nice desktop target. One unique thing that we did notice about it is nowhere on it at all is it Nerf branded. It doesn't say Nerf or Dart Tag or anything anywhere on it. It does allude to the older style of the Dart Tag, and maybe we'll see these cuts and things in the newer Dart Tag blasters also, but nowhere in it at all does it say Nerf.
Nope. Give her a test shot, yeah.
That being said, it's a nice, stable, good... See, that was the problem that I thought it was going to have. These tabletop targets have a problem with bounce back. If you shoot these things at too close of a range, it's just a way and they design them. I don't know what it all lends to, but they do have a tendency to bounce back.
Yep. According to the instructions, the ideal range is 10 feet. So let me go off camera and hold the target and see if it actually works then.
All right, so we're gonna get, it's gonna be a little bit high, we're gonna get it about 10 feet-ish, and that was above, all right. Aimed a little bit high. One other thing that I'm gonna notice about these, as compared to other jolts, is they're harder to aim. If you're actually trying to aim your shot, I think this little extra bit of plastic up here, it's hard to calculate your height, your angle. That was low.
You're gonna run out of darts.
Why don't you help me out here? See if you can help me aim. God, son of any, I ran out of darts. So 10 feet may not be the best. I winged it that time. So here, you're getting two things in one. You're getting kind of a range test and you're getting a review. That almost never worked. Here, let's use the one on your jolt. Pretty soon I have to start dipping into that. See that bounce back too. That one actually kind of hit the target.
Yeah.
We have had a couple shots actually hit the target and stick, but
It does work a little bit better from a distance.
it does work a little bit better from a distance. If you can aim your shot, which we proved can be a little bit different with the what do they call stingers? That's what they call it, stingers.
Yep, I've spent quite a while trying to aim at this little target unsuccessfully.
Unsuccessfully.
It is rather difficult from a distance, although the stingers are fairly accurate once you get the aiming down, and they seem to be a little bit more powerful than even the Elite Jolt.
I will say they are. Yeah, I did a couple of side-by-side shots, and just the sound that it makes when it hits a target, it has more thud to it, more obvious power to it, like it has power to spare yet. I haven't done a solid distance test yet to see what the range limit is, but I'm sure it'll stack up to at least a jolt, probably go even a little bit farther.
I would wager that it's probably between 3 and 5 feet more than the Elite Jolt. The regular Jolt seems to have a decent enough range. The Elite Jolt seems to have like 3 to 5 feet more
It is a slight
on the regular Jolt,
It is a slight
and the Stinger seems to have 3 to 5 feet on the Elite Jolt.
So with each iteration of the Jolt mold, they seem to be making it a little bit better, which is really great considering the Jolt on its own is a fantastic little pocket derringer. If they keep going this way, who knows what kind of power they can really unleash in a small package.
Absolutely.
Well, that pretty much sums up our review of the Stingers. Go check them out. Like I said, you can get the 2-player pack, you can get the single-player pack with the target, and go Nerf it up.